In a back chat, and I didn't get a chance. Well, I had plenty of chances. I didn't watch it until like 1 o'clock this morning. Bro, I have watched that clip at least 25 consecutive times. It will never not be funny, my dog. It will never not be funny. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's nothing to break down. It's nothing to psychoanalyze. I mean, I will break it down, but it's really nothing to break down. It is just pure toddler comedy genius, man. Just. I'm not the biggest shame, blame, explain guy because I don't listen to Girls with Clothes On, so I don't really care about none of that. But this, whoo, hilarity ensued, man. Let's share this moment, man.
So what's good?
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah,
and you didn't tell me.
No.
No. You got a vasectomy and you didn't tell me. We literally waited 4 years.
Wait. You gotta hear from we gotta hear from the beginning, man. I missed something. You missing the context.
Got a vasectomy, so I know it ain't mine. So what's good?
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah,
and you didn't tell me.
No.
You got a vasectomy and you didn't tell me. We literally waited 4 years to have this kid, and you literally didn't tell me you got a vasectomy? We wanted kids. Didn't you want a child?
Why are you pregnant?
What do you mean, why am I pregnant?
How are you pregnant? It ain't mine.
Don't even go. You got a vasectomy.
I got a vasectomy. What you mean? I'm trying to figure out how you pregnant.
So you basically just don't trust me.
How can I trust you?
How can I trust you when you got a vasectomy and didn't tell me?
I was going to tell you.
With 4 years wasted and we planned our lives, we planned our lives around children.
I know we were supposed to have kids together, not you run off and go have a kid with another nigga.
So why did you get a vasectomy? I'm confused. I still don't understand. You went behind my back and got a vasectomy, knowing that you wanted kids with me. What's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough for you or something?
Why are you pregnant?
What you mean?
How are you pregnant though?
Why didn't you tell me? You don't trust me?
It ain't mine.
You don't believe me?
No, it ain't mine.
No. Why do you tell me though? You don't trust me?
I'm telling you now. What you mean?
When did you get a vasectomy?
Like 3 months ago. Does that matter? Because you're pregnant now and it's definitely not mine. So who is the father?
So why are we even married? I don't understand.
And I got a...
Say why we married. We don't even understand. Yo, that'll never not be funny, bro. That will never not be funny. I'm gonna let it rock one more time. But it's the reason that it's funny to me is because his wife is pregnant, but he has a vasectomy. But it's the patience of Job for me. Like he really just wants to understand how pregnancy happens. Like it's like he went through the whole 5 W's, bro. He was like, "Why are you pregnant? How are you pregnant?" Yo, he kills me with that. And the whole time she's mad at him, like, you got a vasectomy? Because she's trying to put somebody else's baby on him, and he gets it. He understands it. I mean, it's self-explanatory. But it is why are you pregnant? How are you pregnant? It is a father talking to their child, bro. The whole tone is a father speaking to his child, but he doesn't even realize that he's dealing with a toddler, man. Oh, my God. This will never not be funny. Come on, man. I just want to be in a cheerful mood, man, before I go fire and brimstone, man. I got to check this out one more time, because when that man say, how are you pregnant? I cry, bro. I cry every time. This is the 27th time I watched it, and I laughed all 27 times.
Vasectomy, so I know it ain't mine, so what's good?
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah,
and you didn't tell me.
No.
You got a vasectomy and you didn't tell me. We literally waited 4 years to have this kid, and you literally didn't tell me you got a vasectomy? We wanted kids. Didn't you want a child?
Why are you pregnant?
What do you mean, why am I pregnant?
How are you pregnant? It ain't mine.
Don't even go. You got a vasectomy.
I got a vasectomy. What you mean? I'm trying to figure out how you pregnant.
So you basically just don't trust me.
How can I trust you?
How can I trust you when you got a vasectomy and didn't tell me?
I was going to tell you.
With 4 years wasted, and we planned our lives around children.
I know we were supposed to have kids together, not you run off and go have a kid with
So
another
why did you
nigga.
get a vasectomy? I'm confused. I still don't understand. You went behind my back and got a vasectomy, knowing that you wanted kids with me. What's wrong with me? Why?
Bro, the hilarity of she went behind his back, had sex, and got pregnant. And she tried to put on him like, you went behind my back. Bro, I am never not laughing at this, bro. I am never not laughing at this. Matter of fact, I went through this shit in 2017, 2018. This is hilarious, bro.
Am I not good enough for you or something?
Why are you pregnant?
What you mean?
How are you pregnant, though?
Why do you tell me? You don't trust me?
It ain't mine.
You don't believe me?
No, it ain't mine.
No. Why do you tell me though? Like you don't trust?
I'm telling you now. What you mean?
When did you get a vasectomy?
Like 3 months ago. Does that matter? Because you're pregnant now, and it's definitely not mine. So who is the father?
So why are you even married? I don't understand.
And I.
That'll never not be funny. Shout out to Freeman's Journal, man, for sending me that. I know I was 2 days late reviewing it, bro, but there's no review for that, man. The reason I'm sharing it, besides the fact that I found it absolutely hilarious, man. Oh my God, man. Besides that point, I know a lot of guys will be offended about that. They'll have indignant outrage about how she betrayed her marriage, betrayed his trust, bringing a bastard child into the world. But she might get an abortion because she's a black girl. Black girls love that. But I'm laughing because I expect this. I always expect the dumbest shit to happen when you're dealing with black girls. I'm so far past the disappointment, bro. I'm so far past that. I'm disappointed in men for listening to women with clothes on. Like, all my speeches be like, girls are dumb. Don't listen to girls with clothes on. That's like every show. If somebody had to clip my show down, it'd be men are awesome, Tyler's gonna toddle, girls are dumb, don't listen to them with clothes on. That'd be my whole message. So, off the auspice of that, when dumb people do dumb shit, and you know they dumb people, all you can do is laugh, bro. You don't even be mad about shit like that, bro. Don't be mad. You should be surprised when they do something right. When it happens to you, it's not funny. He should be pissed, but he's not even pissed. That's even funnier. He's not even pissed. He calm and shit. He just trying to figure it out because he already got his exit strategy and everything. He was like, pregnant. Oh, Callie, why are you pregnant? How are you pregnant? Let me explain to you why it's not mine. Yo, he is hilarious, bro. I don't care what she talking about. His reaction is hilarious. Y'all say I'm funny accidentally. He funny accidentally, my nigga. Whew. Now, if she has a girl, the girl gonna be on Section 8. The girl gonna be a bopper, and maybe she'll go to college and become somebody, but she'll still have a baby before she gets to college. Because all black women have to take a graduation picture with a child on their lap. They just have to. It's mandatory in these spaces for a girl. High school or college, doesn't matter which graduation. Sometimes they wait for a college graduation. But if they don't take a picture with an infant in a cap and a gown, it's not a Keisha. So if it's a girl, she might be on Section 8. She might go to college. Either way, it doesn't matter because her usefulness with clothes on is still going to be marginal at best. But if it's a boy, he going to play the D line for whatever university that his dumb ass gets to go to.
Mother, father, dual parent. We want that kid to be 3, 5 and up because he's got to be smart. Not bad decisions off the field at all because he has to be a leader of men. Like old linemen, I look for dual parent homes.
Right.
A strong father that they adhere to.
Right.
Smart kid, at least 3 and above. My defensive lineman is totally opposite.
What do you mean?
Single mama. Trying to get it. He's on free lunch. I mean, like, I'm talking about just trying to make it. He trying to rescue mama. Quarterbacks are different.
Yeah.
We want mother, father, dual parent. We want that kid to be 3, 5 and up because he's got to be smart. Not bad decisions off the field at all because he has to be a leader of men. Like old linemen, I look for dual parent homes.
Right.
A strong father that they adhered to.
Right.
Smart kid, at least 3 and above. My defensive lineman is totally opposite.
What do you mean?
Single mama. Trying to get it. He's on free lunch. I mean, like, I'm talking about just trying to make it. He trying to rescue mama.
He trying to rescue mama, nigga. Yo, if she got a girl, college grad with a baby on her lap, she have a son, he gonna be a D lineman. It is what it is. Deion Sanders is a man's man. I know that because I'm a man's man. There's so many men who want to be ladies' men. We running out of men's men. This is what I mean. All the guys who capitulate for women, cuckold for women, simp for women, never get multiple women. I mean, they can become some type of minstrel. They can become an R. Kelly or something like that. They'll get women, but that's off the title because girls like titles. The prestige, the marketing budget. But on an everyday basis, your friend who love every woman. I had a friend like that. That's when the chat lines was out. He ain't even see these chicks. He be on the chat line, bro. Talk to a girl on the chat line for 45 minutes. And right before he hang up, be like, okay, I love you. I be like, nigga, you don't even know that bitch. And the crazy thing is he be dead ass sincere. Like he loves women as an abstract thing, as a concept. He loves all women. Couldn't keep a bitch. I don't give a shit about these hoes. I'm fucking wild bitches, bro. Fucking wild bitches. I hate these girls as much as they hate themselves. Girls don't even like men that love them because they don't love themselves. How the fuck you gonna love something more than they love themselves? You know what I love? I loved my pet turtle, even though my turtle didn't give a shit about me, man. My turtle didn't give a shit. And I love my dogs because dogs do love you back. I even love my neighbor's dogs. When I see my neighbor walking their dog, I even love my neighbor's dogs. They all got pit bulls and rottweilers. Man, my neighbor's got huge ass killer dogs. And they beautiful dogs, beautiful coat, shiny, bro. Beautiful ass pits, bro. Beautiful pits. When I see them, though, they're the friendliest dogs. They just happy. Everybody else running scared. The dog will grab my leg, lick on. Man, I love they dogs. I love they dogs like I would love my own dog. Same way I say you love your brothers like you love yourself. I love they dogs like the dog is mine. Because dogs love you back. Men love you back. It's a paternal love. It's a not paternal. What's what I'm looking for? Platonic. It's a platonic love, but men love you back. Men love you back. You know what I'm saying? I tell my guys all the time before I hang up, all right, bro, love you, bro. Now, we started off, because this is what happened. It's about maybe 10 years ago, Chicago Wild. So, motherfuckers ain't used to say goodbye on the phone. They'd be like, all right, bro, be safe. That used to be people's, outro salutation. Like, yo, all right, be safe. And that's cool. Be safe. But then, it's the people you cool with, they be like, all right, bro, love. But it just be one word, love. I took it the whole fab. I'm like, man, bro, love you, bro. I don't have no problem loving a man. All the shit that these men did for me. The fact that, man, no matter what I'm going through, they answer that phone, and if they can assist, they'll assist. Why can't I love you? I love my dad. I love my uncles. Why can't I love a man? Because I know a man will love me back, welcome me in their home, Let me eat from their table. Trust me around their children. That's trust. That's love. Totally unappreciated, bro. Totally unappreciated. The small things, and this is what we're about to get into. The small things that make men awesome are totally unappreciated. Totally. For every one man, every one little stepdad or mama's friend that touches little kids, it's 99 other dudes that's playing the perfect stepdad and never gets a thank you card. One dude, one bad apple, the whole bunch messed up. 99 great examples. Maybe Shaq can make a song about you, or P Rock and CL Smooth. Like once every 10 years, somebody be like, shout out to my stepdad. But the things that men do that are awesome on a daily basis are so unappreciated. Men make the world go round. Even if their motivation is pussy, they still do phenomenal shit to make the world go round. Deion Sanders is a man's man. What he got to prove? Nigga was a star since 18 years old. He was killing in at Florida State as the Seminoles at a time where the Seminoles and the Miami Hurricanes were one of the only 4 football teams to watch. You also had Oklahoma and Nebraska. But he was at the apex when the apex was the apex. Played 2 sports at a professional level, the high level, all-star level. Great coach. Great father. Probably was a shitty husband though, because he prime time, baby. He prime time. Young, handsome, pulling out with the Benz 300. No, well 190 when he came out. It was the Benz 190. Coming out with the Benz 190 with the gold BBSs. He's supposed to fuck. Wife hot as shit, nigga. You pulling up with the baddest bitch, with the baddest whip, with the freshest jewelry in the hottest city. We talking early 1990s Atlanta when all the bad bitches from everybody else city was moving to Atlanta. Before the bad chicks got replaced with the gay dudes, when all the bad bitches. We talking Freaknik Atlanta. He down there playing for the Falcons. Deion was a man's man. And that's, being a man's man, you get the women. Being a ladies' man, you get to listen to her complain about every motherfucking thing under the sun. I mean, that's going to happen anyway, but men's men be like, fuck it, I'm about to go hang out with my guys. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, the more that you guys stop saying, I want my girl to be at home, and y'all start saying 50-50. She need to pay 50-50. She needs to, if I'm down on my luck, we gonna build together. The more you included your toddler in adult situations, the more you included your toddler in adult situations, the less you had men in mentorship positions. The more I gotta listen to dudes say, man, fam, I fuck with you, fam. Man, you mean some real shit, but I can't take no pictures with you, fam, because you know these bitches don't like you. These bitches don't like me, nigga. You got me fucked up. I'm fucking all these hoes.
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
You start making your financial decisions around women, especially when you're dealing with the menstrual class. You're like, oh, women buy tickets, women buy apparel, women buy records. Women, man, you need the female dollar. Women are the biggest consumers. You can't make it without the black woman dollar. I'm like, the black woman dollar is only 99 cents of the American dollar. I could live without a penny, my nigga. I'm not going to concede my manhood to make a bitch smile, because all feelings are fleeting. You're never always happy, always sad, always mad, nothing. So to make her happy, oh, no, sir. No, sir. Keep her happy, sure. Make her happy? Man, I'll die first, nigga.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
Deion Sanders said something in an interview with I'm gonna figure out his name. I'm about to learn this name right now. Deion said something in an interview with
that we're
I want to know his name because I want to give him credit. I might tag him later. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee. This may have been the most missed line ever. I'm gonna break this down. It's only like 50 seconds long. It's only 50 seconds long. I'm gonna play it one time. I ain't gonna say nothing. Then I'm gonna play it a second time. I'm gonna break it down because it's two different points I want to make. But I want y'all to get it in its full entirety, and then I'll come back and break it down to the molecule.
here to be dominant. We're here to take over this thing and change the whole darn game and be unapologetic about it. That's the way I want my kids to have fun. I want them to do stuff. I don't give a darn if we 21 points up, get the penalty. Do your dance, baby. What I got you. I got you. I mean, I love what I do, and I do what I love, and I love these darn kids, man. I want them to go pro. I want them to get the degrees. I want them to be assets to the communities. I want them to be great fathers, great sons. Like, I want so much for these kids. I want them to understand financial literacy. I want so much for these kids, and they love it. And they know I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. I'm your guy in the corner in the ring. I'm telling you left, right, left, duck. Okay, now the suit round, that's jab. Like that's who I am, my man. Pat, that's what I enjoy every day, and I don't tire in doing it.
Okay, so it sounds like
that we're here.
I'm about to break this down real smooth, man. Y'all heard it uninterrupted in its entirety. It's two different points I want to make on this. And there are people in the chat right now that could verify what I say. Because, you know, I fucks with who I fucks with. So, it's probably three. Anybody who ever told to me, like, in real life, hit me on the jack, they know what I'm about to say is true. Let me tell you how I know Deion is a man's man. And he put the man in mentorship. Watch this.
To be dominant. We're here to take over this thing and change the whole darn game.
Number one, he's talking about receiving a position of power, but not only power, kill for the local, kill for your respect. He came to dominate. He ain't come to show up and come for a check. This is bigger than money. He got long bread. It ain't about the money. Ain't about the money. Came to dominate. It's a belief before it's an act. Do you believe? Because that's what they've been talking about. He said the whole weekend. Well, he said, man, do you believe in that? He's telling you. He tribed up. That's everybody. Kill for the logo. He tribed up.
And be unapologetic about it. That's the way I want my kids to have fun. I want them to do stuff. I don't give a darn if we 21 points up, get the penalty. Do your dance, baby. What I got you.
Right there. You do what you supposed to do. You get the credit. I take the weight. One of the flags I got on my channel was because we posted a short from the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. I don't do the shorts. I don't do the Instagram, but y'all really should check out the Instagram, man. Go to Dirty Folks Podcast on IG. Lil Elijah, he doing his thing. He going wild. He need more love. He going wild. Lil Elijah hit me up. He said, man, I saw this clip from the Grand Wizard, and it reminded me of when you say, yo, you got more in common with the Klan than you do with your sisters. And it was a clip of a Klansman hugging a black man. He was like, I got more in common with this black man than I do with you white people. And because it was the Klan, YouTube flagged me for it because YouTube be on bullshit. Elijah hit me up. He was sad about it. He was like, man, I'm sorry. And I was like, bro, don't worry about that. I told you you could do it. It's not like he did it on his own. I told you you could do it. It didn't work out. That's on me. It was my call. Part of being a leader is, man, put the blame on me. I mean, what a motherfucker gonna do to me? I got hands, I'm swole, we play with guns. Like, what you gonna do to me? Shame me, nigga? You can't shame me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. What you gonna do to me? A leader takes the weight. If you're doing what you're supposed to do. When you don't do what you're supposed to do, you serve your penalty. But if you do what you're supposed to do and something happens, the leader takes the weight. Man's man.
I got you. I mean, I love what I do, and I do what I love these darn kids, man. I want them to go pro. I want them to get the degrees. I want them to be assets to the communities. I want them to be great fathers, great sons. Like, I want so much for these kids. I want them to understand financial literacy. I want so much for these kids, and they love it. And they know I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. Baby, I'm your navigational. Oh, I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. And they know I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. And they know I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. And they know I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system.
Lil D calls me from Japan. Like, I've been talking to him though since he left Chicago. He wanted me to mentor him, all that shit. When he went to boot camp in South Carolina, he was talking about how he was better than all the other guys in this platoon, but he wasn't getting promoted to corporal. And he thought that everybody was hating on him, and he was ready to fight. His first thought as the son of a single mother is, fuck this, I'm being unfairly judged. I'm about to beat everybody up. That was his first thought process. I tell him, I said, no, little man, that ain't what you do. Instead of trying to fight the world and prove that you better, don't worry about that. Next time you get a check, go buy 2 pizzas, pass it around the barracks. Grab 2 pizzas, pass it around the barracks. Now, it's only on me to give you the advice. It's on you to take it. He goes, grabs 2 pizzas. He calls me back the next day. He like, man, big homie, that really worked. Now I'm the most popular person in the barracks for a slice of pizza per person. I said, man, exactly, bro. Because food is love, bro. Feed the people and they'll fuck with you. Time goes by, maybe a year or 2, and I have these conversations with him all the time. All the time I have these conversations with him. I try to groom him. Because he a course 2 nigga. You know what I'm saying? He a course 2 nigga. So, for those who don't know, man, the tolerology, that Marry Your Secretary course 1 is about you. Course 2 is how to get any girl you want to get anywhere around the world. Because all toddlers going to toddle. And don't nobody bust down bitches like I bust down bitches. That's how I came up in, as far as media goes, because I wrote the book, How to Screw in 72. And it's not that I'm a pickup artist type of dude. I just understand that no matter what girls say, there's only like 4 or 5 different type of girls. It's only 4 or 5 different type of people, to be honest with you. Like, you know a type of person, you know a nigga with their pants sagging, he might be a thug. You know thug activity. See a tall nigga in basketball shorts, he might be a hooper. You know what hooper coach is. Like, yo, I'm not gonna ask this nigga about politics, but he might got a wicked jump shot. You know the type of people, and it's more types of men than women, because women are really simple creatures with complex desires. But I don't give a fuck about their desires, so you know what I'm saying, make it even easier for me. Because all I know all women want is to complain about shit and be naked. That's all they want to do, is complain and be naked. So I'll let you complain until you naked. The same way they fight in the street until they naked, I'll let them complain until they naked. I don't give a fuck. Talk yourself out, bitch. I'm rope-a-doping. All the way until you be like, I feel like I know you my whole life. All right, cool. Get naked. Look, so I teach something, and I'm like, man, I'm chilling. And one of the things I always tell them is, the big failure of the baby boomers is they never learned how to play in their position. This is what I mean. I'm 40 now. I'm 40 now, man. I was a great player, man. I was a great player. You are supposed to play from 5 years old to about 30, maybe 35 if you got that type of gas in you. That's anything. Whether you talking sports, whether you talking music, whether you talking, because I mean, how long does your favorite artist last? I mean, Jay-Z is an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be having a run. Everybody get a run. Your run is a different length depending on how great you are. But I had a great run, man. I don't know, man. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton run. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I was nice. I was a starter. I ain't saying I was the face of the league, but I could start on that team, baby. I had a great run. But at some point, you have to stop being a player and graduate to being a coach. Around 35, you stop being a player and you become a coach. Then around 50, 60, you're supposed to stop coaching and either be the general manager, the president, the owner, some of another ilk that you're just talking to the coaches now. Like you don't even talk to the players. That is a natural possession. That is natural law. That's the natural procession of life. Baby boomers, even now, my dad's 75 years old. Baby boomers never got out the player phase, right? Baby boomer men were the only generation of men that moved like women. I mean, all types of ways. I can't stop the type of ways they don't act like women. But one of the female traits is to compete with your child. I expect a single mother to compete with her daughter. I expect that. I don't expect a man to compete with a son. You're supposed to be training your replacement. Boomers didn't do that. Boomers wanted to boom. That's why you hear people complaining, when the fuck Mitch McConnell gonna retire from the Senate? Why the hell is Joe Biden the president and he can't remember what the fuck he's supposed to say? Like, boomers, they want to be players forever. Shit, Jesse Jackson, 81, had a stroke in a wheelchair before he bowed out. I still waiting for Louis Farrakhan to name who his successor is supposed to be, because he got to be pushing 90. They failed everyone by never going from player to coach. In fact, that's because they hate men. Boomers hate males. The only people out here talking about that for real is me, Angry Man, and Jap. A lot of motherfuckers, they ignore that whole piece of the pie that boomers hate males. How can you teach what you hate? And if you do hate it, you're going to teach them wrong. The same way single mothers teach their sons wrong. Because there's so few men's men. So few men's men. The reason that there's so few men's men is because there's no reward system, especially in liberal communities. And blacks are liberal. Let's just be honest, bro. Blacks are liberal. Your daddy might be a man's man, but you'll never be able to be raised by your daddy. Because black women to give their kid to anybody but the biological dad. Anybody. The babysitter, after school program, the coach, a mentor, a stepdaddy. They don't give a fuck anybody but the biological dad. The one motherfucker that would protect you because they love you unconditionally. Don't worry about that. There's no reward system for men's men. There's a reason I say I don't trust men who marry black women. I don't say that I don't trust black men who marry black women. I don't say that. I said I don't trust any motherfucking man that marry black women. She could swirl all day. I don't trust that motherfucker. I don't trust any man who would capitulate to a black woman. I don't care how much she stops acting ghetto when she's around white guys. She's still intrinsically the same person. Y'all be like, oh, she deal with white guys because she want to be a ghetto gagger. Nigga, when she deal with you, she want to get choked the fuck out, nigga. They like abuse, nigga. The color of the man don't stop the fact they like abuse. But what they are parasites that will fuck up your ability to act like a man. And I know black girls are white guys, and I like the white guys. They cool white guys. They real passive, real soft. I don't be afraid of nothing. Like, you'll never join the Klan. You too motherfucking cake. Because they married a black woman. I know there's no true earning is there. Earning is there. The ability to take control of a situation is not. Because black women don't like men of authority. They just don't. They'll fuck a man of authority, and then they'll try to take a bum ass nigga and make him a man of authority because they like the feeling of being with a man who exudes power, but they can't be with a man that exudes power because he requires respect and that you follow instruction, and that's not something that black women can do. It just is what it is. I'm not bashing. I'm just observing. I got 3 sisters, a mother, grandmothers, motherfucking cousins, neighbors, classmates. Go to reunions from time to time. Nigga, fuck bitches off social media. Fuck bitches off the liquor store. Can't follow instructions. Unless you put yourself in a position of authority and go behind the logo. Marry your secretary course on tap. Because they follow the logo. They don't follow the man. It's not how they operate. That's not how they mind work. They mind work weird. I'm not trying to teach you how girls think because then you'll be dumb. You know what I'm saying? If you figure out, if you try to think like a girl, my dad told me that shit when I was 18 years old, man. I'll never forget that shit, man. I was at the kitchen table. Now I'm better now, but it helped me get through my 20s. I mean, now I know that they just toddlers, but at that time I remember asking my dad, I was like, Pop, I don't understand girls. And my dad said, son, it's not hard to understand girls. But if you understand girls, just realize you won't understand anything else in life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, do you want to understand girls or do you want to understand life? And I was like, Pops, I want to understand life. He was like, well, don't worry about that shit. Just know all girls is crazy, nigga, and keep it moving. Cool. Is it true? Partially. But the truth is the easiest way to understand women is to understand 3-year-olds. Same shit. A kid between the age of 2 and 6, you take their behavior, forget about the age, you take their behavior, look at your mama, look at your sisters, look at your cousins, look at the girl you hollering at, look at the girls on the music videos, look around at all the girls, look at the new posts they've been doing since the pandemic when they started busting each other out. 5-year-old behavior, not hard to figure out, girls, as long as you look at kids. And what do you do with kids? You train your toddler, nigga. That's what the fuck you do. Train your toddler. You don't capitulate to your toddler. You don't ask your toddler. Sometimes you ask your toddler what they want to eat. But if you fix something, you tell them to eat their vegetables. You don't negotiate with them. You don't go around and say you love your kids so much that you can't give them instruction. That's what women do. There's a lot of dudes that are ladies' men that move like that. Dion is a man's man. Let me get back to my point about my mentee. So I'm steady telling them about the fact that I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable as shit being a coach. I'm comfortable as fuck. We crack jokes all the time, man. I'm 44, he 23. He talking about he can get bitch. I said, hold on, bro. I'm teaching you, my nigga. Don't think I can't hop off the bench, nigga. Don't think I'm like not like MJ with the Wizards, nigga. Like I can't hop off and still give a nigga 24, nigga. I might not score 40. You know what I'm saying? But I get a nigga 23, nigga, 23, 9, and 3. You know what I'm saying? In limited minutes, nigga, I can't play 48 minutes no more, bro. But I got a strong 12 minutes, bro. 12 minutes, you know what I'm saying? 3 minutes at a time, nigga. I still got it. But, and one day we talking, he was fucking with this. He called me Gorilla Pete, me and Gorilla Pete. He called me and Gorilla Pete on 3-way one day. And he was like, man, I'm at a hotel in Thailand with 2 slaves. I was like, you go, boy. So now I got 2 slaves in the hotel, man. They doing whatever. They eating me. They eating each other. They cleaning up, man. They cooking food. I got 2 slaves. He said, man, I'm about to go get a third. I said, man, do not go get a third. And I think I could do it. I said, man, I'm the one teaching you. Do not get a third. You're not in a position to get a third. Now, the fact I had to say it twice, that's all I got for somebody. I tell you, I give you a chance to have a rebuttal. Then I tell you one more time, and then after that, okay, what happened? He said, all right, I ain't gonna get no third. Called me the next day like, man, I tried to get a third, and I lost the 2 that I had, nigga. And I looked at the phone like it was a phone fault. And I was like, all right, man. Hung up, put that nigga on 2-week timeout, because I told that nigga don't get a third. I told him, man, I ain't even dropped the marry your secretary, the secretary pool course yet, because y'all niggas ain't supporting the hire your secretary and marry your secretary course. Well, I'm going to teach y'all how to have multiple bitches, and y'all ain't figured out how to learn the skills to lock down one secretary. But I knew it wasn't going to work because of the way he met the chicks. They came as a tandem. Like, it was a girl, she brought her buddy. Girls don't have 2 friends, nigga. They have a friend. They don't have 2 friends. Just because they don't mind eating their girl out don't mean that they want you to bring another girl in. And it's a science to it. You can get up to 6, 7 girls, man. Like, it's a process to it. Like, it can be done, but he didn't know how to do it because I hadn't taught him yet. So when I took him off timeout, he hit me up 2 weeks later. He was like, man, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Pete told me I was on timeout. I understand, man. I didn't follow your instructions. And I asked him, I said, man, when you call me, do you hear bitches in the background? He was like, no. I said, you know why? He said, why? I was like, because I hate these hoes so much, my nigga. I hate these Chicago bitches so much, my nigga. And they can't spend no nights because I don't trust them. I said, but you can be across the seas, nigga. Across the seas, 3,000 miles away. Tell me your situation, and in 2 sentences, I could tell you exactly what to do, and it always worked, right? He said, yeah, it always worked. I said, you know why? He said, why? I said, because girls are girls no matter where they are. No matter what language they speak, no matter their size, height, whatever. Girls will activate like girls when it comes down to sex. I said, man, I ain't got to be there. I said, man, I done took you from Chicago to the Marines, to boot camp, to Seattle before you got shipped, to fucking Japan, to Thailand, to the Philippines. I done traveled this whole world with you vicariously. And no matter what you ask, I had an answer, and I never led you astray, right? He said, yeah. I said, so when I tell you not to do something, and you do it, how do you think I feel? He said, disrespected. I said, exactly. And he was like, all right, don't even worry about it, man. Check your cash out, man. I know I owe you. And that was a respectable thing to do. To pay tribute when you know you fucked up. Ain't no reason to get mad about it, none of that shit. Make it right. Man's man shit. I'm grooming him how to be a man's man. Take care of your mans. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them bitches, man. He translated my taco stories, and now he over there in Asia buying them sushi. He was like, man, big homie, sushi $1. He said, I get a girl 2 pieces of sushi. I said, shit, tacos $1.29. I get a girl 2 tacos. You doing the Lord's work. But there's a process to that. He learned the process. He is a course 2 nigga. That nigga really is a course 2 nigga. Nigga don't understand shit about secretaries, but he getting that pussy though. But the reason I could do that is because I'm comfortable knowing that I had a great run. And my run ain't over. I got one more run in me. I got one more run left in me. But I had a great run. I regret nothing. Well, I do regret fucking every girl named Keisha I fucked. I regret all the Keishas. And 2 of the Shannons. 2 of the Shannons. And all the Keishas. But more or less, I regret nothing. And because of that, I don't feel like I'm competing with anybody. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I say shit y'all ain't never heard about because I'm comfortable in my own skin. Everything I say be right, but it ain't motherfucking shit that people understand at the time because I'm comfortable in my own skin. Look, man. So when Prime comfortable in his own skin, this nigga been a man since 18 years old. Think he ain't comfortable being him?
I've had my turn, baby. I'm your navigational system. I'm your guy in the corner in the ring. I'm telling you left, right, left, duck. Okay, now the suit round, that's jab. Like that's who I am, my man. Pat, that's what I enjoy every day, and I don't tire in doing it.
Okay.
So much knowledge, so much wisdom, so much understanding. You can't die with it. Share that shit. When you truly feel the deed, the passion, the desire, you believe you got so much to share. It's you had your turn. Share that shit. Share that shit. The greater you are, the more you have to share. I think that Coach Prime is a I think he a different type of animal because he coaches on a daily, but Kobe shared knowledge. How many people did Kobe touch after Kobe died? How many people came up was like, oh man, I talk to Kobe all the time. He helped me woo-woo. How many videos have you seen about Michael Jordan as an owner? How many stories are coming out like Michael Jordan in his 50s? He would come down and show us how to play, and man, he'll run with the second team, run the scrimmage with us and give us pointers. When you have greatness, you want to share greatness because seeing mediocrity irritates you. Like, yo, man, that's a whole different way you could do that, man. That's more effective, more efficient. Come on, look, let me show you. Everybody who has something to share does it. For people, for men who are coachable. For men who are coachable. Women are leeches. Women are leeches. Women will take your shit, not give you any credit, run around with it and say she did it all by herself. Women always violate the number one law of power. Always. Number one law of power, don't outshine the master. Bitches be like, fuck that shit. They don't give nobody credit for shit. And that's why they always have a cap. Men, black men especially, have a hard problem following men because y'all raised by bitches. But when men see another man as coachable, they want to help another man because they understand that man's journey. The only thing they understand about women is women want a position because women want money so they don't need a man because they don't want adult supervision. They just petulant children. But men want to see other men be great if he's a man's man because it doesn't challenge him. Nothing you do can stop my flow. You ain't gonna stop my pussy, stop my money, stop my nothing. Matter of fact, probably fucking the same hoes. I did a video before, I don't know if it's still up on my channel. I did a whole video about all the time niggas fucking the same, don't even know it. You fucked the bitch in 2021, I fucked the bitch in 2023. I ain't know you fucked it, you ain't know I fucked it. We sharing stories over a shot of tequila like, oh shit, I know her too. I know her too. Like, they're just gonna fuck the same niggas anyway. Ain't no reason to dirty Mac a motherfucker shit. Your time to come around. These bitches rated PG, nigga. They for all audiences, my nigga. It is what it is. Being a man's man is what's important. Being able to follow a man, give credit to a man, be able to learn how to be a leader from a man. Leadership, don't listen to these bitches talking about some men don't know how to lead. Leadership is a skill. It's not a talent. Some people are born leaders, but leadership is a skill. If you do this, and you know, if you do this, that'll happen. If you do that, that'll happen. So I'm going to give you 4 variables. You learn those 4 variables, and then you learn how to be proficient at those 4. Boom, now you're a leader. Start you off at assistant manager, put you up at manager, groom you. Everybody does it. Every man's man does it. A man's man will make their child, they don't just let their child be vice president. They start their child in the mailroom. Make their son work in the mailroom, licking stamps. Well, it's printing stamps now, but licking stamps. And let them work there for 6 months, sweeping floors, licking stamps under another man's tutelage, or maybe a woman, whoever's running the mailroom. Then they move them to another position so they can learn something about accounting, learn something about the call center, And everywhere they go, they bounce their son here to there to understand the whole process. It's under whoever's leading that department. They're learning how to lead by learning how to follow. They're following everybody else. And then they come home and have a chance to talk with dad over dinner, and then dad telling them certain shit. And over the course of grooming, between 2 to 5 years, which is no time in the scheme of life to go from the mailroom to the boardroom. Now they in the boardroom with a real voice, and they the ear to the street now. Now they are the ones telling dad about what the current trend is, what's popping in these streets. They're helping guide that, and eventually, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, like all mentors do, dad'll fade out and put son in the slot. For those who know about masonry, steps to that. And then, I ain't gonna use Masonic. I'll use presidents. Those who know about presidents. When you are no longer a president, you join the President's Club. So, I forgot what, I think it's called the President's Club, don't quote me on that. But Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan died. Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George W. Before he passed, George Herbert, Barack Obama, and they trying to block out Donald Trump, man. They on bullshit. They won't let Donald Trump come in. They on some bullshit. But all the whatever prior president that's still alive, they have these meetings, like semi-annual or biannual, whatever, where the current president goes to the past presidents, because who else knows how to lead the quote-unquote free world except people that already had to do it. So they go back and they get the advice from the people who sat in that chair before. None more important than that chair, by the way. Where's the chair? Right here. None more important. Love the chair, man. Fuck who's sitting in it. Love the chair. The chair is the authority. The person sitting in it, they just taking the authority position. But when they get out that chair, the chair's still right there in authority. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how that shit works. It's all they pass presidents, so it's like a president's club, and you go back. You never a leader is only as a king is only as good as his council. If your council a bunch of goofy bitches, yeah, but that's what black people do. If bitches can tell you not to fuck with a dude, then you fucked up. Nigga, I told my cousin, nigga, this is a true story, man. I'm about to go to the next clip. This is a true story. I told my cousins, they were like 11 years old. I told my cousins, I said, man, never judge a man by the words of a woman. Never judge your sister's boyfriend by how your sister feel about him. Good or bad. Good or bad. It don't matter. Because she can love a lame nigga. Or she can hate a real nigga. Because girls are dumb. They just fucking dumb. Don't judge a man by the words of a woman. So if your counsel is women, if your moves are dependent on how women feel about it, if your circle is dependent on whether women would approve of it, you already lost, bro. And a lot of colors do it. A lot of colors depend on those nigger pennies from women. Oh, black women the biggest consumers. You can't make them mad. Shit, nigga, I'll make a... Hey, nigga, I damn near thought I was here serving. I was about to play hoes mad. Hoes. Look, let me get into this next clip, man. This is when they took the men out of mentorship. When they started punishing you for saying man shit.
That's putting myself in a position to do well. That's what I'm saying. I do the work.
So you just
Elephant in the room puts me in that position. Right. But what doesn't put me in that position is I got a call from a guy. He'll stay nameless. He goes, man, I got this role I want you to do. But can you not be you, but be you? I go, what are you? I knew what he meant, but I want him to say it. So you're saying you think that you can get everything good out of me without getting no bad?
This is why I hate these hoes righteously. I've told this story before, but this is why I hate these hoes righteously. Between 2010 and 2012, they were changing the way that education works in Chicago. Changing the top in Cook County. In Cook County. Evanston, Illinois, where Northwestern is, they had this clique called Citizens for Better Evanston. They were supposed to get a school. They were going to get a school. Matter of fact, I heard they just got the school last year, but they could have had it in 2010. Anyway. And still didn't get what they wanted because they dumb. But anyway. They said, man, we'll give you a school, but it'll be a charter school. But because what happened in Evanston is all the black kids got bused to other schools. There was no school in the black community of Evanston. So they were getting bused all over to other schools. They said, man, we'll give you a school for your district, but it'll be a charter school. Education is run by women, so you know.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
But, so since education is run by women, when you really think about it, who the president of your school board, who the president of the teacher union, who's mostly the teachers? Women. And girls are dumb. Girls don't know shit. They don't understand the value of shit. What they do know, though, is that since they'll never get a man, they need that pension. And what charter schools don't do is give a pension because you have to be part of the union. And all the girls wanted the school that they were going to give to be a public school so they could put public school teachers in there and have a union. The township said, nah, we'll give you the school, charter school, which is actually way better for black kids, by the way, because you get to build your own curriculum. But girls don't know shit. They don't know shit. So they can't build no fucking curriculum because girls is dumb. So they want us to be able to still use the same curriculum everybody else uses and get a check, whatever. They don't see the freedom in being able to blaze a trail because they girls. Girls want security. Girls not trailblazers. Men are trailblazers. So I'll go up there and try to help them out. Goddamn baby boomer man. Baby boomer nigga gets mad because all the white girls and the black girls is like digging what the proposals I'm giving. Gets jealous, starts sending emails to everybody like, please don't like them, please don't like them. That's some hating ass shit, bro.
Hey yo, masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we go.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
They're like, man, he don't even have no ties to Evanston, which ain't true. Man, he live in Chicago, man. He all the way on the south side, which is true. And he like, man, he ain't even got no kids in the school system, which is also true. But the teachers, I went to school with the teachers. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was my high school friends. They was like, man, fam, you smart. Could you help us out? I'm like, yeah, I'll slide through. Just to get railroaded by this boomer ass nigga, right? So I'm like, man, you know that scene on The Negotiator, the movie that had Samuel Jackson and Sam Jackson and I can't think of that. But anyway, it was a clip on Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey was supposed to be the negotiator. And his own people, motherfucking Sam Jackson own people was trying to get him killed. And Kevin Spacey yelled like, what? This supposed to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Why am I the only one that give a fuck? It was a situation like that. Like, yo, bro, this is supposed to be for black kids. The white girls is just there to make sure the money come through, dude. These is your community. Why the fuck you going against me, right? I'm like, fuck that shit, right? Fuck that shit. Then he turned around and was like, man, all the white girls who was like, come to find out the white girls were scared of me, by the way. That's hilarious. They thought I was like too manly. They thought I was too manly because they liberal white girls. They used to, niggas like boomers capitulating and, oh my God, we got white girls in the house. And I'm like, yo, this shit's dumb though. Like, why don't y'all do it like that? But apparently they were scared. So what they ended up doing was, I was like, fuck this shit. I ain't got no kids in this system. Like y'all said, nigga, fuck y'all. When I leave, I'm still on a group email. I see a group email. All the motherfucking suggestions I said, they was like, oh, no, we can't do that, because they was trying to shit on a young black man. They took all my shit, put a bitch name on it, and was like, man, I want to thank, I'm going to call her Becky. Let's thank Becky for all the suggestions she did to make this a successful campaign. I said, motherfucker, what? So, when I heard Patrice say, man, they want everything that makes me me without the shit that makes me me, like, you can't get, these ain't boneless wings, my nigga. These ain't seedless watermelon. You can't get this without the seeds. You can't get this without the bone. This is organic. This is the shit that make you say, yo, I never heard that shit. But that shit make perfect sense. Because everybody give you a mantra. Everybody give you some shit to memorize. That's all school does. School doesn't teach you how to learn. They don't want you to learn. They want you to memorize. All of the lessons are about memorization. Can you remember enough shit to pass a test? Your mama don't want you to learn. Every time you ask why, she say, because I said so. She don't fucking know why, because she don't know shit. She a fucking girl. Your teachers don't want you to know why, because if you ask them why, well, if you smarter than the teacher, because girls is dumb, they send you to the principal office because you smarter than the teacher. She 26, you 8, you smarter than her because you had a daddy. Nobody wants you to learn. They don't want you to, because all the answers is in a why, like why? And somebody's supposed to tell you why. Why should we do it like this? Then after they answer the why, okay, how do we do it like this? They don't give you none of that shit. They give you the what. This is what you need to do. And then why? Don't worry about that. Remember this. So by the time you hear a motherfucker that tell you, like, that shit don't make sense, bro. That ain't what happened. You're rejected at first until you see that red car moment. Then you be like, oh, shit. That's what it was the whole time. Patrice O'Neal died not being appreciated. Elephant in the Room was dope, but he was dead when it got released. He died never being appreciated. He died listening to people tell him he can't do it his way. He died trying to make sure that he could control his own affairs and be a man in a situation and not have to cuckold, not have to suck dicks and be in secret rooms getting butt fucked in order to get a movie deal. He just wanted to be a man. I respect that. I feel him on that shit.
I go, what are you? I knew what he meant. You. And I got this. I got a call from a guy. He'll stay nameless. He goes, man, I got this role I want you to do. But can you not be you, but be you? I go, what are you? I knew what he meant, but I want him to say it. So you're saying you think that you can get everything good out of me without getting no bad? The reason you think I'm good is because of the bad part. It's an entirety. So that's why it's like, let's find a Patrice. Like, I've seen breakdowns. I've been in there where I see something for radio in Dallas. We want a Patrice type, Patrice O'Neal type. Yeah, but they just don't. They don't want to deal with my head issues. Like, yeah, they want to deal with just the fact that I'm funny. People agree with what I would say, but it's too whatever. But I'm saying I'm doing the work.
Man, like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. We've seen your heart donate daycare fees. That's the hardest part. When people agree with what you say and you do the work, but they got to agree with you in secrecy. They got to agree with you in silence. Apparently, there's something wrong with iPhone users. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. There's something wrong with Apple users, and this is what I mean by that, right? The convenience of it, but check this out. Because Apple apparently, it links all your devices at once, right? So, once upon a time, there's a black fathers group on Facebook, which is hilarious to me because it's like 50,000 people in there, and only like 6 of them actually biological fathers, bro. Bunch of stepdaddy. They should call that shit stepdaddy season Facebook group because all them black fathers, they always raising somebody else's kid. You know what I'm saying? But that's because they were black women, right? And if you say some man shit, they'll block you. They'll block your post like, oh, that's too manly, man. We can't disrespect women here. We can't say that these women aren't queen mother goddesses. I'm like, that's crazy. So got kicked out the group so tight. I think I had to. I ain't seen that one on my timeline in years, bro. I think I got kicked out too on the low though. Anyway, I made a comment on some post, and a guy inboxed me. I don't know this guy, never talked to him before or since, but I traded inboxes with him for about an hour, bro, back and forth. And he like, man, I never heard nobody say this. This is way before I got on YouTube. Like, I've been this dude, bro. Like, this is way before I've been on YouTube. I was just on Facebook. Sir Tyson on me on Facebook, bro. I've been like this, over a decade? You know what I'm saying? I ain't switched up. I said something on the thread. He inboxed me. We going back and forth. He like, man, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he told me. I'm paraphrasing. I can't say exactly what he told me. That was years ago, but this is what he told me. He said, man, he was working. Just realized I got this fan on. All type of background sound. My bad. He told me that he put his wife through school. As soon as she got a job, he put his wife through school, and he was taking care of his stepdaughter. He wanted kids. She talking about she don't want no more kids. Love the kid that she brought to the table, basically. And now that she had a degree, they don't even sleep together no more. Like, she feel like she more important to him because she got a job with a name tag, right? And I don't know this man, but I know he is a man. And I was just giving him man advice. Right? I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, she already went foot out the door. She probably fucking her boss. He telling me about, because people are creatures of habit. We all have a routine. Once you break that routine, once you break your habit, people start wondering things. Right? If you come home from work every day at 6 o'clock, and then one day you just pop in at 9:30, it's going to be questions about that 3.5 hours that, you know what I'm saying, are undocumented. It's just how life works. We're creatures of habit. That's why you got to shake and move. Make sure bitch don't know your moves. Be excited. Don't let it get bored. And once in a while, just slap in the back of the head for no reason. Just slap in the back of the head. What's that for? You stinking bullshit. Like, you gotta stick and move. You gotta keep them confused because a woman with idle time will destroy your life. Because that's all she's gonna think about. She's not gonna think about how to make your life better, how to make the household better, how to be a better mother, better wife, better lover, better friend. She's not gonna go take well, she might take Kegel classes, but not for your ass. So you gotta keep off kilter. But people are creatures of habit, and men like habit. Men are boring creatures. We don't need much to be alright. So he started watching her times get erratic. I'm like, yo, she fucking around, bro. I'm telling her, like, man, check the whoa. Hour this. An hour going back and forth. Then all of a sudden there's a message. And of course it's his account, but I could tell he not the one writing the message because the whole tone, the way that the sentence structure goes was different. And the message was, because I know it's his wife now, so I'm used to voice.
The next time you decide to discuss his family or discuss me, make sure that you close your tablet upstairs. I done read this whole thread.
I don't know what happened to dude. I know I went back on the Black Fathers page maybe a couple weeks later and saw a dude on there But the thread we had was deleted. It was gone. And the inbox combo we had was deleted. But I saw him on the Black Fathers page and I commented on something else. And he came under my comment was like, yo, we getting a divorce. But then he was like, thank you, bro. Thank you. He didn't realize that he was being disrespected. It took another man to tell him, like, yo, bro, this bitch does not respect you. And it don't matter if she don't love you. Love is not required from a woman. You love women. A lot of niggas is looking for a bitch to love him. Because somebody lied and told y'all they was nurturing. Bitches are not nurturing, my nigga. They're worrisome. They worry a lot, but they not nurturing like that. But, so they really don't love you. But love is not required. Love is not required to hire. When you feel that pink chair, love is not required to hire. Only respect and duty. That's it. Your employer don't love you. Respect and duty. When you marry a woman, they ask the man, do you promise to love that woman? They ask that woman, do you promise to obey the husband? And now these bitches won't obey taking out. That's the only fucking reason that you're here, bitch. If you can't follow instructions, now you just trying to weaponize my love, bitch. I don't love you like that. Fuck you, bitch. We still fucking. You can't obey, but you just pussy ain't all I want unless pussy all you got. But if pussy all you got, then I ain't gotta buy you for that. We already fucking. The love shit confuses men because only men can love, and men think that women can love too. They can't. They can't. Your child don't love you like you love your child. They don't. They fucking don't. Don't believe me? Let your baby mama take your kid and you become a 4-day-a-month dad. See if your child show you the proper amount of love and appreciation. Be a stepdad that's there every day, and then you break up with the mama, because when you break up with the mama, you break up with the kid. See if that kid send you a thank you letter, like, thanks for the 4 years you were there for me. Not gonna happen. Take a kid that grew up in an orphanage, and they got foster parents or adopted parents. They love them adopted parents as much as they would love a regular set of parents. Kids can't love. Not the way that you love your kids. Toddlers of any age, women can't love the way you love a woman, because you have extra love to spare. Love is in you. Men love. Women don't love. Women love how you make them feel about themselves. They don't love you. They love how you make them feel about themselves. If she say she love you because every morning,
Every morning my husband say I'm so pretty. I love that man.
No, you love the fact that he boosts your ego every morning. You love the fact that he takes care of your bills. You love the fact that he takes care of your responsibility to your children. You know what I'm saying? When you hear,
Oh, he's such a great dad.
what she's really saying is,
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but he do a bunch of shit, and I get all the credit.
that's really what she's saying. Girls don't know shit. They just do shit. Everything valuable is on you. The love, the nurturing, the teaching. Some about women are first teachers. Women don't fucking know shit. Women are first teachers, second teachers, third teachers. Cool. Let's say that's true. You tell me women are first teachers and all they raise is killers, cowards, and gays. That's all they can teach. It's how to be a killer, a coward, or gay. You saying they're the first teachers and they have your kids from birth through 10, 11 years old. From birth to 5th grade. So whatever age you are in 5th grade, 10, 11 years old. And the kids can't read. No kid taught by black women in Baltimore. Because everything in Baltimore black, right? No kid taught by black women in Baltimore can read. Not one kid can pass the standardized test for their grade. 53 public schools in Chicago in black communities. In all 53 schools, none of the boys can read at the grade level, but all they teachers are black women. You telling me that they the first teachers? Girls don't know shit. They just do shit. These are just facts. I ain't going up with the motherfuckers trying to tell you, like, women are so nurturing and you got to find a woman to love. Women are so loving. No, they not. Nothing you heard about women has ever been true. Nothing. 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 best thing you could do is get a trained toddler. Somebody that's respectful, that don't embarrass you in public, that don't try to fuck your best friend. It's the best thing you can really count on. And that could do menial tasks that you would make your child do. Chores that I had to do when I was a kid. Wash dishes. I learned how to do laundry because my mother couldn't do laundry. I'm not saying your mother couldn't. My mother couldn't do laundry, and I got tired of all my white t-shirts being pink t-shirts when they got out the washing machine. But I've seen that a lot. And you would think with all the crayons that girls like to play with, you would think that they know how to separate whites from colors, but not so much. So I learned how to do laundry. Men are the best cooks, so I learned how to cook. Actually, my dad taught me how to cook. My dad taught me to cook breakfast. I learned how to cook everything else on my own. My uncle told me how to grill, shit like that. But these are things that you need to know about 13 years old anyway, how to feed yourself. Shit, earlier than that, you was making your own sandwiches. You need to know how to feed yourself, how to wash yourself. Girls can't do that. Funky pussy bitches. They can't even wash themselves right. Don't know their body, don't know when their cycle start, don't know when their period come on. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. If I was a girl, it'd only be one time that my period would fuck up my white pants. After that, I keep a calendar. Like, okay, it come on the 13th. It probably come on the 13th next month. After 12, 13 years old, I'd never bleed on myself again. But no, that's not how they work. They're like, oh my God, my period's coming on. I'm so shocked. I don't know if they shocked because they've been doing dicks, so they don't even know they're supposed to have a period and trying to miss it. Or the fact they just can't count. Can't count. 20, man, bro, I've been fucking these bitches, wow, like 20 years, 25 years. I met like 2 or 3 girls that know when her period come on. Like, yo, shorty, when your period? I don't know. I just went through that shit a couple months ago asking the girl when her period was. I don't know. I've come to the point now asking what they were wearing. Like, shorty, what was you wearing the last time you had a period? I was wearing my pink sweater. I didn't wear that pink sweater. I wore it Wednesday. Not last week. The week before Wednesday, the week before last. Okay, shorty, so your period start week before last Wednesday. Now I gotta pull out a calendar and find out what date the week before last Wednesday was. So I know when the fuck her period is. Bitches don't know shit. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. Nothing. On a regular basis, they don't know shit. They're articulate, so they sound smart, so you'll think she's smart, but they just articulate. They're not intelligent. Girls don't know shit. The girls' greatest, the one thing they know how to do is manipulate men's feelings so men can do the work for them. Or men can teach them how to do the routine it takes for them to be successful. They can do that. Knowing shit, they don't know shit. They don't even know what they like. What's your favorite position? Doggy style. You know how they know? A man had to show her. Bitch can't fuck herself from the back, right? I like to ride. You know how she know? Man shoulder. Because even with a dildo, I guess you could ride a dildo, but how many girls do that? Girls are just dumb. But you even dumber because you listen to girls with clothes on. And y'all really even more fucked up because y'all cancel niggas that don't listen to girls with clothes on. Like, oh, dirty, you can't do that. You disrespecting the ladies. Word. I'm disrespecting the ladies. Word. All right. Anyway. I want to get back to this, man. There's a part in here that says, hedge your investors, not your investments. This is a Patrice O'Neal clip. He didn't actually say this. I'm saying this. I might run a Dirty Folks commercial just so y'all know what I'm talking about. In order to keep your manhood, you can follow another man. You should follow another man, but you shouldn't be in the pocket of another man. The same principle of which people tell you don't move in with a girl, because the danger of moving in with a girl is she'll wake up at 2 in the morning with a dream that you cheated, and now she calling the police, flashlights in your eyes and all type of shit. You don't move in with women. You don't let women convince you to put her name on your lease. Like,
I don't feel more secure. My name was on the deed.
I don't give a fuck about your security, bitch. Keep the bitch off balance, nigga. Keep off balance, nigga. Keep moving, nigga. Don't let her shit, nigga. Not negotiate with terrorists, nigga. Don't let her be happy at any time, nigga. Anytime she thinks she telling you something that'll make her happy, nigga, just be like, hell no, bitch.
Hey yo, masters are coming. He's coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we go.
What's up, guys? You asked me to take.
Actually, I was trying to play hell no, but both of them work. Both of them work though. Don't try to be in the pocket of somebody else if you don't have. Okay, let me break. Don't be in the pocket of a person that can control how you move. It's not about the money. You'll always be in somebody's pocket, right? Like whatever you do, you may need a loan or a front, or I'm not saying that. I'm talking about when it don't be in the. Not don't borrow money or don't invest in. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't be in the, when I say be in the pocket, I mean don't let a motherfucker stuff you in their pocket and pull you out and dangle you when they feel like it. Don't let them march you out here for fucking whatever. Don't let people control what it. Okay, for instance, I don't take foundation money. We have our own foundation, but I don't take foundation money. The reason I don't take foundation money is because then they control what I can and can't say, what I can and can't do on their dime. I already have a dad. I don't need a second dad. Do I need a partner? Yes. Do I need investors? Yes. Do I need a father? No. What ends up happening is when you're in their pocket, you can't be you. And that's Patrice. I'm about to play this. Patrice did a bad job explaining this, but I understood the essence because that's how I felt. That's how I felt when the Jews offered me $250,000, and I was like, I only asked them for a valuation. I was like, how much is Nosha Organic evaluated for? How much can we get for this Nosha soap? And they was like, man, we evaluate you like 2.2 mil or 2.5 mil, something like that. And they was like, man, we'll give you $250,000 at 4.9% because we figured that that you evaluated at $2 million. I'm like, that's dope. That's dope, right? But then I went back to the streets, right? Because all corporate is paperwork on street biz, and street biz is when you got to work, you pay 30% to the guys on the block. You know what I'm saying? And you 50% for the re-up. You keep 20 for yourself, right? So every dollar that you make, you got 20 cents, and you got 70 cents in marketing and acquisition, all that shit, whatever, all the business part, all the corporate is 70% of your income. Sometimes up to 80% of your income. You have a very slim profit margin. Very slim. That's why you're always trying to get your costs down on manufacturing, because you can't get your costs down on personnel. So you get your costs down on manufacturing. Your marketing budget is the first thing to suffer. You can't push your product on commercials or whatever, but you need to maintain. The second thing that suffers is your income, your 20%. Because if shit don't go right, you still got to pay personnel because they did the work. Whether or not, whatever you didn't do right, they still got to eat. These are simple niggas that read at a second grade level, but rich as shit, selling weed on a corner. They know this. The dumbest motherfuckers, honestly, are people that go through the formal education system. Book smart, life dumb. Book smart, life dumb. So when they gave me evaluation, I said, okay, cool. So that means if my valuation is two, I'm just round it down to 2 million. If my valuation is 2 million based on what I have, with the equipment and the inventory and all I have, let me quintuple that. Let me quintuple it and post my valuation at 10 million based on the same criteria they gave. If I got 5 times more, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, cool. Now my valuation 10 million. Okay, let's play this game. How many penny stocks can I sell and make a profit at a $10 million valuation? Then I went back down and said, man, how many? Because I think they gave me a high valuation, honestly. I think they inflated me because they wanted me in their pocket. And I said, well, how much can I get off a $2 million valuation? It roughly came out to $450,000 that I could afford to sell of the company and still retain 51% at least, so I could still make decisions, right? I don't want to give away my decision making process, but I do. And I was like, I'd rather sell penny stocks and have to pay 10% off the yield than take a loan from these tiny hats and pay 5% off the loan, because growth of the company. Honestly, because I ain't got no daddy, nigga. I ain't want no daddy. I rather get quarterly reports and every quarter, even though I suck at it, I'm very horrible at it. I apologize for everybody that invested. I'm not always timely with y'all quarterly shit, but every quarter you're supposed to get a box. You get a courtesy stockholder box with all the products that'll last you for, it's supposed to last you at least 3 months, soap, some deodorant, some hair, what I'm saying, whatever we got, put in the box, what I'm saying, with a letter like, yo, still got you here, take that shit, because it don't make no sense if we sell soap and you invest in us and that you buying Dial or Dove or some shit, nigga. You're a part owner of the business. What the fuck would you shop with the ops? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that ops. So all those things are part of the process. That's what Patrice O'Neal is trying to explain, but he's trying to explain it from being able to own his content. This is way before, by the way, that people got to own their content. You know what I'm saying? Way before you could just drop shit on Spotify and all shit. When he was doing this thing, MySpace was still hot. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Matter of fact, I don't feel like looking at y'all.
Your mind has to look at this, study the offer, and be like, I don't want any risks. I don't want to be indebted to anybody. I don't want
No, risk.
And that doesn't.
Risk is wrong.
Yeah.
And indebted
Doesn't exist.
Indebted is wrong. Indebted is, what I'm saying is, debt is when you get something for free, but you owe. Like, so, hey man, here's a loan. Oh, I got the money. But there's something else. If I feel like, listen, this reward is worth what and I put myself in a position where I am not going to have to go belly up, because my risk is, this is my risk. But basically what I'm saying is, there's a market for me with the people, but it's not a market for me with the thing. The thing. I want it. I want the risk. The risk is I have an opinion that can be challenged by status quo, and then I can fight. That's my risk. Why should my risk? I'm not afraid of shit.
What Patrice didn't know, he died before. He knew, but he couldn't eloquate. The risk is being a man. That's the risk. And the times in which they're pushing gay agendas and feminist agendas, and they're making corporations put women in positions of vice president and president and all type of shit. The risk to the establishment is being a man's man. See, it's what it is. The risk is realizing that money's important, but money ain't everything. Money ain't everything, man. You're never going to have all the money. Getting money just to have creature comforts is to keep girls comfortable. So now they want to tie you into a girl and some kids and a mortgage. But money is important, but money isn't everything. Money isn't worth your integrity. Money isn't worth your manhood. And what he was trying to do is buy his manhood. Even if it cost him money, he wanted to buy his manhood, buy his emancipation. It's not about the risk. People take risk every day. Do a risk assessment. Like if you've ever had to do anything, there's actually a risk assessment sheet that you have to do. You take a risk assessment, like, yo, is the goal worth the cost? If you did a risk assessment on your toddler, would she be worth the cost? Is she worth a $300 date for some refurbished vagina? Is it worth it? Is it worth? Is the argument? Are the arguments more plentiful than the smiles, or do you have the occasion? Because tooth and tongue get into it, so you're not going to not have a difference of opinion with anybody. Shit, niggas argue about sports every day. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to always be peaceful with everybody, but do the smiles outweigh the frowns, right? You do your risk assessment. Is she making my life easier? When she makes your life easier, is she complaining about it? Is she coming online talking about some?
Men ain't nothing but big children. They just big babies. I want you to feed them and wash their clothes for them. And I ain't doing nothing.
But she eats every day. She does laundry. Like there's nothing that you're asking her to do that she doesn't already do. She just has to do it for you while she's doing it for us. It's not like she's not gonna eat when she cook for you. That's not gonna happen. Is she complaining about is she a cheerful helpmate or is she a complaining bitch? That's part of the risk assessment, right? What he did was did this risk assessment, was like, yo, I don't want to go to the Hollywood parties and get touched on like they touched on what's that swole ass nigga that was in White Girls and White Chicks? Motherfucker, damn. Dude from Friday at the Next. I can't think of his name. But he don't want to be fondled like that. He don't want to be on yacht parties getting reverse Oreo sandwiched with two gay guys on a yacht like Lil Baby. He didn't want that. He said, man, if I have to be right here at this lower tier and make $120,000 a year cracking my little jokes, could I make $2 million a week? Sure. Could I go back and be on The Office? Sure. Terry Crews, thank you. Do I want that? Nah. I want to be with my girl, and I got a nice little spot. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice size apartment. I might never get that house with a backyard, but I'm not being fondled. I'm not being canceled. I'm like, right here. I don't want to play the game because I'm a grown-ass man. Look, man, y'all going to have to decide whether or not, and I mean this as a collective thing. I only need 15 men, but as a collective thing. People have to decide whether they want to be a man or if they want to be black. That's what it comes down to. You gotta decide if you want to be a man. If you want to be a man, then you build with other men. You tribe with other men. You follow the guidelines of other men. Of men. The girls follow the guys, bro. The girls always have followed the guys. In high school, they followed the cool kids. In college, they followed the frat boys and the athletes. There's some smart dudes in college. Don't get no pussy. You know the frat for smart kids? 858. Being smart, no pussy. 858 t-shirt, march in the yard, pussy. When 5 or more men get together under one banner, one logo, one crest. When 5 or more men get together under an understanding, girls come out like roaches. But the reason they coming is they coming to bring chaos because you guys have order. You understand that, right? You are an organization. You have order. You have a semblance of structure. You have a semblance of unity. All of y'all wear matching T-shirts. They like,
I wonder if I could fuck two of them, make them fight each other, and fuck up their organization. Hey guys!
that's what women do. It's up to men to be able to get the doctrine so that doesn't happen. When I tell you guys, like, we got a whole constitution, a different language, a different religious system, a different everything in order for us to be tribal, but y'all can't tribe if y'all don't do the tolerology course. That's why, because I understand that you'll always, everything that men have tried to do historically has been taken down from the inside by the girl that one of the niggas is sleeping with. It's always going to be a girl in your ear.
You following dirty? You following dirty? You listening to dirty? You ain't your own man, you gotta listen to another nigga. Man, what type of bitch ass nigga listen to another man?
Followed by,
And I need you to do.
girls want to take you away from everything masculine so they can run your life. But then talk about they want somebody masculine and you ain't man. Now, look, then again, these the same girls who got a gay best friend, but when they mad at you, they call you gay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Do what you can, man. Think, man, hold on. Before I go, man, let me make sure. Oh, man, hold on. Let me take a quick break, man. I'm going to come back. I'm going to call out the cash apps if there is any. Apparently, my phone off. And then we're going to, y'all let me know, man, if y'all want to do an open panel or not.
Let's cut to the chase. Can I get some aid and assist? I surrender. I need your help, please. You want to make passive income? Go to the Notion Organic website, scroll down to Feed the Pack, and grab your piece of ownership. It's simple. Sign up to be a referral partner. Go to your local store, ask them to put us on the shelf. If they do, you'll get a referral fee. You want a bigger slice of the pie? Become a franchisee and run that store. Get revenue every sale we get from the locations that you select. And when we get national distribution, you can transfer your franchise into a shareholder and get paid forever. Forever. Support the brand specifically with men in mind. Support No Show Organic. Whether you're a dope boy or soap boy, feed the pack.
Man, goddamn, this stupid ass Android, man, this shit still loading up, bro. I ain't seen shit, man. I'm trying to hold on because I'm going to get appreciation if anybody donate the daycare fees, man. One last thing, man. One last thing. Hold on, man. Let me. This is how I feel, man. Every day. This is how I feel. Every day, bro.
No one person is that talented. Motherfuckers that know me, and I'm not being a fucking asshole when I'm saying this. There's no way I shouldn't be bigger than I am. There's just no way that
we all say it.
No one person is that talented. Motherfuckers that know me, and I'm not being a fucking asshole when I'm saying this. There's no way I shouldn't be bigger than I am. There's just no way that
we all say it.
No one person is that talented. Motherfuckers that know me, and I'm not being a fucking asshole when I'm saying this. There's no way I shouldn't be bigger than I am. There's just no way that
we all say it.
No one person is that talented.
Man, ain't no way, bro. the niggas y'all be listening to, and I mean, I like Coach Greg Adams, but a lot of these niggas y'all be listening to, man. And you know what else is weird? The amount of content creators, male content creators, who make content. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I don't feel like having no beef today. I don't want no problem. Man, shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app, man. Gratitude, sir. Appreciate you, bro. That's it, man. Y'all don't want to see nigga, tacos. Y'all don't want to see me pimp no toddlers, man. Y'all. I appreciate y'all sliding through, man. As always, bro. Love your brothers as you love yourself, man. Be a man's man, bro. Feed the pack. Try buck.
Jail. You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these E-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you. And it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, tribesman, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars that can change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.